guys. A lot of smoke here. I had to throw that in there. Welcome back to the Cross Our Minds podcast, guys. My name is V, the only one who matters, alongside...
It's your boy coughing big. Yo, every time I cough, I give... Nah. I give him PTSD. Nah, I give him PTSD because one time he came to record the show during, like, you know... COVID-19 era.
Oh, yeah.
He came to record and I was like full-blown COVID with the little plastic mask and everything.
That's so tragic.
The show must go on. But it's your boy Big Rob, a.k.a. Idris Chestnut, a.k.a. Morris Alba.
Swifty.
I'm not doing that ever. Listen, it's all that. And we're not alone today. We're never alone, actually. But we got a special guest today, man. Please state your name, sir.
What's going on, y'all? Shane.
Shane, or Shame. Which one?
Shane.
That's Shane the promoter, guys. Longtime friend of mine, cool guy, father, entrepreneur, all types of good shit, man. We got Shane on to...
Porn star.
Hey, yo.
I'm just saying, you got to throw out all his accolades if you're doing that.
Nah, big fan. I was going to sneak that in there like later, but you got it. And you know, of course, last but not least, even if you don't got a mic...
You don't have a mic? Where is it?
Where's it at?
Pick it up.
Nobody ever told him that. And last but not
peace,
least,
man. I got him. You know what's going on for real. Nah, I thought V told me she wanted me to sit this one out.
Who said that?
That's what the.
Nah,
right,
you
know how
bro.
you can have like nonverbal communication with somebody, like, but you kind of expect them to be on the same page, like. Because we ended it like, yeah, all right. You feel me? So, like, we just clearly talking about two different things.
Yeah, completely.
But yeah, man.
Completely.
We,
but that guy
peace,
him.
man, you know.
The whole gang
Yeah,
is here.
we're all
Miss
here,
y'all.
guys. I want to start off the show with the beef that's going on between Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. I want to know how you feel about it.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck Megan, dog. Fuck Bigfoot. Hop up on your good foot. All that good I'm a Barb. What they talking about? Now I get to be on the side that's safe. Them Barbs gonna come protect me. I'm a Barb right now.
Okay.
You feel me? Big Barb.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
remember where you're standing at. All these feet bars.
Yo, chill. Chill, not the feet Barb, but I don't want no smoke for real. But I'm Team Barb. Yo. I don't care what Nicki do. She got it.
Okay. Y'all already know where I am.
No, we don't.
Tell us.
I'm a Barb.
Okay, all right.
I'm a
I don't
Barb.
give a fuck about
I'm just
Megan,
not going to
man.
be a petty Barb and say what I want to say and all the things that I should say. But I'm with Nicki.
Shane, you a Barb?
Neither.
Oh, you neither?
Neither.
Don't
got
come
no-
over here
you
trying to
don't
be
got-
neutral.
You
Neither.
got no horse in this race? Get
Neither.
it? Horse. Chill, man, chill,
Yo,
chill,
that
chill.
could mean two
Neither.
things. And if it meant the other thing,
Pause,
you a wild nigga. You heard? I've been watching a lot of Cameron and Mace. So
That's wild.
Hey,
No, that is
yo.
wild. They ain't got a horse in the race, and then I did the horse
Horse-
snort.
yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot at the door.
I mean, speaking of horses,
Hey, yo,
didn't
that's
you
a
do...
whole lot at the door.
That's
You see the segue? Hey, bro, speaking of horses, didn't you do, what's that website? OF? Didn't you... Wasn't
that?
you an OF star?
I was.
Yeah, we got to get into that, bro.
I
I'm sorry.
was.
We can't gloss over that because, listen, I'm going to be honest. I don't know any male OF creators. I don't want to say the word because the people be getting demonetized for that shit. I'm good. I don't know any male OF creators. You got to give us a brief on their experience as an OF model.
Ain't no damn model. He was fucking.
Yeah, I was. I jumped into it by dealing with a certain porn star. I can't
porn star.
disclose that. I was in practically a relationship with that person. That kind of went left when I
When you stopped or when you started on your own?
Wait, so did this person get you into it and y'all did it together, or
I kind of like branched into it after dealing with that person because I got exposed to
doing it?
yeah.
Oh,
So did y'all create a scene together?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you was never part of her content.
Nah.
She was never part of your content.
Nah. But
But
I was
you started it
yeah.
through meeting her,
Essentially, yeah.
exposing you to this lifestyle.
So where do y'all find the women?
The bitches. You wanted to say it.
So I got looped into it by working with World Star Hip Hop from the party business.
Okay.
I was doing PR work for this group called VR and Novels, and they had like content parties with a whole bunch of Orange Stars that was already there.
Okay.
So I kind of like walk right into it. Like,
Okay.
What the?
And so you just choose the girl like, yeah, I'm trying to fuck her tonight.
I mean, essentially, you show up there. You have your test results ready.
Nice.
Show me your
Your
dick.
te-
Shouts to that.
Show me
No,
your
no,
dick.
Basically.
show me your
Dick.
Hey,
Show me your
Basically,
dick.
like,
Can I work with
Can I
this?
see your papers? So
Papers and dick.
Papers and
That's
dick.
it.
is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
That's crazy. That's the title of this episode too.
Papers
Got
and
him.
dick.
Papers and dick.
Let me
Got it.
see that PD, boy.
P and
papers
D.
on there.
P&D is crazy.
You good?
And you go in?
It's lit. Yeah.
And that's it.
Were you ever shy to fuck in front of, like, who records, a
At-
man or a woman?
At first, women.
Women record?
That's correct.
Yo.
At first, I was because it was like I had never like done it before. Like I recorded myself, but not nobody like
Recording
get
you?
that shit. Get
Oh.
that
Freaky ass
shit.
thing. He's I recorded myself.
Do they
What-
talk to you
what
while you fucking
doing,
the
yo?
people?
Huh?
Do they talk to you, be like, oh, go lower, oh, do this?
Nah.
They don't direct you?
I didn't get to like that extent, like actual
Oh, okay.
broadcast.
Direct-
Like,
yeah.
nigga, you know, the cameraman that be
okay.
behind there, like, hold it. Yeah, nah.
Holding
nah.
the stroke is crazy.
Yeah, nah.
Directing the stroke is insane.
That's too
Shouts to
much.
y'all in that
It
industry.
Yo,
was, it was more like
I'm against that.
home based videos, like where you just set the camera up and be like, you know what I mean? You know.
So did you feel like it was something worth doing?
For that purpose and time in my life, yeah.
Okay.
Not now. I mean, it was just something to do, just because I was around those kind of people.
After being exposed to that
Uh-huh.
that whole scene, would you ever date a woman that did that again? Seriously date, considering marry, or
I don't know. It's kind of hard to. I mean, I feel like you should date somebody that's in the same. I would say in the same industry as you, as far as like that
respect that?
realm.
Yeah,
Because
no, facts,
if you're
facts.
not, there was like a meme where the girl was like I had a hard day at work, and then there was the LeBron picture, and he was crying because this girl was
Can you
this
imagine?
girl was a porn star. Like, what do you mean you had a hard day at work?
She was getting hard, all right. She was
Right.
getting it hard.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's too much.
Nah, that's way too much. I'm good over that.
So while you were doing that, were you dating?
No.
No,
no,
not at all?
No.
Oh, so you understood you couldn't get a serious relationship fucking other
Yeah,
people?
no, not at
Okay.
all.
All
Why
right.
did you say it like that? Wait, why did you just say it like that?
Because it's the
I
truth.
Give me the
know-
P. Just
No,
give
no,
me
I
the P.
no facts, but damn.
How am I supposed to say
No, you
it?
said it right. I was just a little like that shit. I felt the wind off of that. Oh, you understood.
You
Couldn't-
can't fuck other people.
You can't fuck anyone else.
You understood?
That's that shit right.
As long as you guys letting you down,
They trying to make sure you know.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
know. Now,
Most-
what if somebody came to you? Like, what if a girl came along and she's like, all right, I really like you, but I don't like what you do. Would you have stopped for her?
Yeah, because I was always, I had multiple streams of income. That was just something to do because it was something to do. So
Okay.
if it came to a point where I had to be 100% serious with somebody, then yeah, I would have
You've
cut
been
it.
able to stop.
Okay.
Which
Like
did
it wasn't my bad, bro.
No, go ahead.
It wasn't like a lot of females, that's essentially their only source of income. So when men come to them like, I need you to stop, they're like,
Stop what? Right?
What?
Nah, that makes sense.
you want me to do what?
That
You
makes
want me to
sense.
stop sucking dick?
Basically.
What do you mean?
What do you
Right.
mean?
Why would I do
Right.
that?
So yeah, no. But nah, I definitely would have.
But as far as like your party promoting history
Right.
and in your OF history, which point was it where it was more difficult to find a partner, a significant other?
You know what? It's hard because, I mean, of course, the OF is a lot harder because that's more like you actually know that it's happening. Where
Right.
the party business is like you didn't know who I was hitting, who I was talking to, but it was always females around at that time.
Damn.
You know.
So would you say as a party promoter, can somebody take you serious? Are you trustworthy?
Back then, no, because I had
That's a
it's-
double-sided
That's
question.
mad double sided.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
because
like-
because I wanted him to speak to it, right? Like I wanted him to speak to it because, like,
It's possible.
you're saying because if you say,
If I want them, it's possible.
yeah, it's like, yo, I'm in this, and then you ask me, am I trustworthy? Yes, I'm trustworthy, motherfucker. But there is a lot of shit that you won't like.
Yeah,
in
you
this
Right,
don't
motherfucker,
like it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo,
It comes with a fan base,
yeah, you'll take this shit. You know what
especially
I'm
if
saying?
you're
Be
like
upset.
that guy in it.
What kind of maturity level do you think it takes a woman to deal with something like that? Let's say you a faithful guy. Let's say you
Or
one of
how about-
those.
What does it take? For
Yeah,
a
what
woman
does it
deal
take
with
to-
that?
She
deal
would
with
have to
that.
be like not insecure at all because I can't speak for everybody else, but me being in that realm, I was constantly around women of all type of calibers. So if she's not secure in herself, she's always gonna think I'm doing something regardless.
Right.
You know, so
You don't think that it's the atmosphere more so than you? Like, you don't think that it's the other women that you're around more so than you?
No, because if I'm trustworthy and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, whatever she thinks is whatever she thinks.
You didn't catch the face. I know you didn't catch the face she made, but it's the same shit that we have. We have this discussion all the time. Like, can you trust me in a room full of hoes?
Right.
Oh, I trust you. It's them bitches out. What they gonna do to me?
Right.
What are they gonna do to me that I don't allow?
It's my choice.
It's my body, my choice. Fuck is you talking?
Her face is like, I'm not
She's
trying.
not with
I'm
it.
not trying.
Nah,
It
to
sound
do that.
good. Because I love how men just always are so, I'm righteous. Nothing would ever happen to me until they slip something in your drink. Now your dick getting hard and you stuck in the hotel getting sperm sucked out of you.
See?
Hey,
See,
whoa,
now
what
I'm a
type of
fucking
scenario is
victim.
that?
You just turned me into a victim.
No, that's insane.
That's
I'm just-
crazy.
I'm a victim.
Now I'm a
It
rape victim.
happens.
For real.
It does happen,
happens.
though.
Listen, I'm
Nigga,
not.
what-
Well, hold up. So you gonna get mad at him for that?
Yeah.
Yes, because you put yourself in that
See, that's
position.
what you're victim blaming.
Wow.
That's not victim blaming.
What? Yo, what's victim blaming?
I'm
What's victim
telling
blaming?
you.
If somebody drugs that nigga and then he walk around with P and D, he start walking around with P and D. Like, yo, he's drugged.
Yo.
You can't. You feel me? Like the fuck. You
Listen,
can't
I
blame
get
him.
it. Yes. Poor me. But you put that, like, you went in that position the
Yo,
same way
that's
that y'all
crazy.
tell women, oh, you're dressing like that, so you welcomed it. Well, bitch, you was in the wrong place.
slow
You
down.
welcomed it.
That's insane.
Slow down.
I welcome my drink to get spiked.
Right? Like, nah.
Why
you're
you not
wild.
watching somebody making your drink?
Oh no, I would always be on that, but I'm just going along.
Yeah, yes,
I
it
mean,
is your
it
fault
is,
because
it
you
is.
put yourself in that
But
position.
that's different. Like,
For
as a
those who did that,
woman,
yeah.
you can't defend yourself against a 6'5", 285 behemoth with a hard on with no
Well,
type
yes,
of moral
of course.
compass.
Well, yes,
I
and you
can
put
beat up a 6'5", 385-pound woman
not
who's trying
if
to
he
take
off
it.
of that coke. He's
She?
that coke. Oh,
Why you say he?
oh, my bad.
Hey, yo, bro. I didn't say nothing about no he, bro. When did I say he? I said she.
Oh, I
said
thought you
woman.
said he.
I said woman, bro.
Hey,
I'm
yo.
sorry.
No, you're not. What the fuck? I'm sorry. You heard that? I'm sorry.
Well, you're right. Yes, a woman your stature, even bigger, probably can't
She
beat
can't
you.
do
But I
nothing.
thought you said
Scary. That's some
Hey, yo.
scary shit.
that's
bitch.
Bigfoot for real.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
that's big. Foot.
This is mine. This is mine.
It's mine. No, it's not, bro. Chill out.
So how do you feel like? Because we're all parents, right?
Fact.
How do you feel like if your kids ever found out, being that you have, what do you have?
What?
Boys,
Children
girls.
Oh, girls, 3 girls.
Like, how would you feel if they found out that you ever did OF?
That's a good question.
It's a real good question. Because we've never gotten a male perspective on this because
It's always women
it's
that
always
you
women
hear.
that they ask that question
Right.
to.
I don't know. I never thought about it at that time when I was doing it. That wasn't like my mindset.
So I mean, put it. I guess now, how would you feel if they found out right now, being that that's past you, and you're mature and you're different? How would you
I
want them
would
to
tell
look at
them
you?
not to date a guy that does stuff like that.
Oh,
you
okay.
know?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm a realist, so
So
Okay.
hold on.
I would
So
definitely
even,
tell my children not to date a guy like that.
even in the party promoting days, you kind of tell them to avoid guys like that.
I mean, from my standpoint,
Right, guys like that, not you.
Oh,
oh, okay.
Guys like that.
Well, I mean, that's hard. That's hard.
Because I would tell my daughters avoid bouncers.
Hey, yo,
Please.
and I would tell my
Yeah.
girls, listen, and I got one. You feel
Yes.
me? Any second now. You feel me?
Facts.
Listen.
Look
I
at
would-
him changing up. I love to see
I ain't
it.
changing up. This is always who I
energy.
was. You feel me?
Good
But
energy.
now I have a different perspective on
Yeah.
life.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
But I would tell them, don't, nigga. Like,
agree.
don't. Listen, if a nigga want to open up a studio, you feel me? He about to be in the music business and all the
No,
don't
I would say
do it.
don't
Stay
do it.
away from
Yo,
entertainers.
because
Entertainers. Stay
I don't
away.
feel like this is conducive for any relationship.
It's not.
You feel me?
Oh, at least you're honest. I
But
like
nah,
that.
it
I'ma
takes,
keep
it
it
takes
real.
a real person to admit,
Fucking
like,
warrior.
what we might be different. We might be the, the 1%
1%
of it that don't.
And you have to become that 1%,
You
shorty.
really do.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
You don't
that's
start off like
that's
that,
a
facts.
task that you gotta build to. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
my thing is like, yo, if you just want to focus on peace, happiness, love, affection, and shit like that, hey yo,
Yeah, I
then
catch you once he out that
Yeah,
path.
later
Like
on
that
in
lane.
life, maybe.
like right now.
established, maybe you feel me, but bitch,
Would it be better if if your partner is doing it with you? Does it make it easier?
It
That
does.
changes everything.
That
No, but
changes
that's,
everything.
That's what I said. As far as that entertainment industry, it's good to date
Somebody
somebody,
that's-
that's in the
Somebody
same because they understand hand in hand exactly what you're doing. They understand that you're busy. They understand that
The
you're taking
politics
phone
around
call-
it.
Exactly.
I might have to have this conversation with this John and throw some more sugar on it. Then
Then
you know
what
what I'm
it
saying?
is, where
Then I
somebody's
may
in the same
normally do.
industry.
I mean, he got a
They
point. Just
understand
imagine if I wasn't potting and just you were, and I know you in the studios with men all the time, like maybe.
But I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it without you anyway. Like I would be like, all right, well,
Aw.
this episode
Yeah.
includes.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Because you put Rob over your career, and that's a lot of love, but that's not like
That's not really what people
not-
are doing.
it's not
That's
reality.
not what they're doing.
I mean, I get it, but
They're-
I feel
they're
like
selfish.
if you're, that's true. But I feel like if
And
you're
it's
gonna have
okay.
a good
That-
relationship,
it's okay to be selfish.
you can be selfish because people are selfish in general. But
Agreed.
I wouldn't feel comfortable being around a bunch of men anyway. So I'd be like, oh babe, I'm doing this episode. Please come with me, or
That's
like
funny because
whatever.
that's how it started. Because she was going somewhere to do a pod, and it was like a bunch of dudes there. I'm like, yo, you straight? She's like, no, I'd be more comfortable if you was there. I'm like, I'm not getting on the mic though. She was like, no, you don't have to do any of that.
Right.
Just be there. And I'm like, all right, that's my woman. That's all she's asking for. That's like support in
Right,
any
right,
kind of way. You feel me? It's
And
like,
that's free.
yeah, make her feel safe. That's
free.
my
I was
job
in that
anyway.
group of niggas.
I was in that group.
I was in that group of
was, he
niggas. Like,
was.
now you know, like, all right, bitch,
See,
V's
but I
fine
knew
around me.
you.
Like,
Yeah,
you
nah,
know
it
what I'm
was
saying?
cool.
You
Yeah.
But I knew
Everybody
you, but I
else
didn't know
makes
them.
sense.
But we was still, you feel me?
No, when I
Drinking
got
a lot
there,
of licks, smoking a lot of weed.
Nah,
There was
right.
a lot going on.
It
It
was
sure
a lot
was
going
a
on.
whole lot
and
of.
it's an environment if a more insecure nigga is like with somebody like V and she's doing that because again, I'm not a wing clipper. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that.
Honey,
Like whatever she
honey.
wants to do on some shit, like
Right.
I'm here to help you grow into that.
As you
Because
should.
you're not gonna hinder me by getting bigger or growing into your final form of who you're supposed to be. My job is to help cultivate that shit. You feel me? Like
Right.
so a more insecure nigga be like, not even going to the studio. Oh, this what you be around when I'm not. This
Yep.
why you always smell like smoke. This why I'm not. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And I'm
Can
not.
you
Then it's
imagine coming
over
home
with.
to that shit like
Oh,
all the time?
I'm good.
You supposed to come home to
Oh, yeah,
peace,
it's slow.
and then it's just like, what the
I'm
fuck?
out of there.
Yeah, I'm not with all that. So you can't deal with an insecure woman for real?
What?
How?
So-
What's the level?
So what level? Because everybody has some type of insecurity,
What's
or
the
they're
line?
working
Yeah, what's
towards
the-
it.
what's
the
Where's
line
that
between
fine line that you're
insecurity
just like,
and,
nah, bitch, you gotta
Insecurity
go?
and shit that you can accept. What's the line? Like,
Because it's like this.
and it's deep, yo.
It's
That's-
really,
it's a
it's
deep-
very,
it's a
very,
deep
very
question.
It's
a
a
thin
thin
line.
line.
It's like, bitch,
Very
if you push
thin
my
line, bro.
fucking buttons.
Because I think my line would come. My line is like.
well, I'm asking him.
no, I know he needs some time to think.
Yeah, I'm really trying to.
That's why I'm taking it from him real
But
quick.
I feel like for me to answer that question, is that question stemming from when I was in the party business or where I am
We're
now?
talking about now.
We're-
'cause
like, right
older.
now.
Let's talk about now.
Like,
Oh well, I'm not like out on Front Street anymore, so there would be no reason for a
You're
woman to be.
Just
Yeah.
okay.
Let's talk about you trying to get established in the same ambition that you had, trying to get
like coming up.
established. And yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
that's why I was asking. Like, where were you stemming the question?
oh, I was
from?
stemming it from right now. Even though you're not in a spotlight, there's still
Right.
going to be women who are insecure
Right.
because of who you are and what you've been through. Like, you fucked this type of woman, you've had this type of woman.
Right.
How would you deal with that?
I mean, where I'm at in life now is take it or leave it.
Oh, okay.
You got a different point. You ain't trying to grow with nobody no more. It's over.
No, not that I'm not trying to grow, but if you're going to constantly be coming at me with insecurities and I have everything laid out on the table for you to see, then I'm not about to keep trying to show you that I'm for you. You can see it or not see it, you know?
Okay.
I'm
But
just...
But in the dating pool we in now, it's gonna be way more difficult for a woman to see it. Like, what type of woman would it take for you to give that little extra effort to make sure she sees it because she might be the one? Like, what type of woman would that take?
That's a good question.
I mean, essentially, if we're both putting in the work, and what I mean by laying everything out on the table is, so are we talking from a sense of us in an actual relationship, or we're just dating?
Let's
dating up until
the relationship.
I mean, I'm very transparency. I have a lot of transparency. I'm open with them going through my phone.
Okay, yeah.
Them having my password.
that's like finding
That's
a
different.
unicorn.
That's different.
I don't have
that's
nothing.
different.
I don't have nothing to hide.
Nah,
You know what
that's
I mean?
different.
Being okay with someone going through your phone is different. You
That's
feel
just-
me?
just-
Now,
that is
if
different.
if they go through your phone, like, all right, I could take the stance on whatever. You feel me? But like being okay with, like, you feel me? I don't know. Like, you feel me? I just feel like, I don't know, bro. I feel like that's a fucking violation, bro. I'm
You
just
think
gonna be
so?
real.
No, see, there's
No,
two
because-
perspectives of it though. And when
Yes,
in the
I
sense
think
he's
so,
saying,
bro.
you still in a relationship.
It
you
depends
still
on
owe
their
your privacy.
intention.
No, of course.
Right. You
right.
still owed your privacy.
What's your
but-
intention?
What's your intention on looking?
Yeah, what's your intention on looking
your
at
intention
Now
on
it's
going through
looking-
my shit? Like, if you went through my shit on some like, or not went through my shit, but if you have my phone in your hand and
You're
you have
constantly
it
going through it,
and you
then
got
that's
my
a problem.
password, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's nothing.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But going through it with the intention of like,
Let me speak on it. I would say essentially if you're going through my phone while I'm asleep, that's a whole different
That's
type
different.
of
Yeah, that
scenario.
is kinda
If I'm
weird.
like right next to you, that babe, let me see your phone.
Oh yeah, sure. I can get
But
that.
not like I'm asleep and you in the bathroom like
in my phone looking for something. That's a
Yeah,
little
nah.
because the intentions and
You
you're
know what I'm
giggling.
saying?
I don't like the
Hey,
giggle.
yo.
I don't like the giggle because that was really like
That's
I feel
crazy.
like-
I've done that. I've done that to
Hey.
you.
yo.
I'm not a liar, and he knows that I've done that. Like I have gone through
keep
his
it
phone,
real.
and my intentions were not like, oh my god, I trust him, so I'm gonna just see what he talks about. No, I wanted to
the
see what he was
intention
doing,
I don't trust him.
and I was like, I
basically.
don't trust him at the time because of my insecurity. So I would go through it, but I had
And
to work
that's
through
real.
that
And
to
yo,
get over that.
Oh, super transparency, if you don't mind. Did you ever find anything inside that phone?
You know what's crazy? I never found anything, but I wanted to find something so bad that I turned it into something.
Oh yeah, she tried to kill me. Like we don't have to get specific. But
What do you
she
mean
tried to
turn
kill-
it into something? Though?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly what she did.
No, the one that I turned into something, and I'll tell them because
go ahead.
it's from my perspective.
Okay.
So
It happened to me.
I
though.
seen, so there was an exchange between him and a young lady, and it was like it wasn't even
Innocent
nothing
as
crazy. It was
fuck.
like innocent. And I guess the part that I tried to turn into something when he was like, oh, I'll hook you up with that. Like it was just like a, because he does security. So he was like, oh, I'll just hook you up with that. And I was just like, oh, okay, bitch, since you just hooking her up, then you hooking everybody up. Everybody get
Now
the
you
fucking-
hooking shit up.
Yo.
Now you a fucking carpenter. You just hooking everybody up.
And bro, it was innocent as fuck, and it
Yo.
wasn't even current. It wasn't current either. It wasn't like
You're
Oh, some a while
fucking
ago.
it was like
spotless.
from
I
like a
hate
year
you.
or two
Yeah,
ago.
so
Like,
she was in the bathroom like,
she
And
was
now,
on
you know what's crazy? I was at the bathroom door.
You was at the bathroom door.
I was at the bathroom door. So
Oh,
when
and I
you
was
said
at
bathroom,
work.
that's why I laughed.
see?
And
That's
I
what
was
I'm
at work.
saying.
I wasn't even home
Oh, so
when.
she had full range.
Oh yeah, she.
I'm
she
going
smoked.
through your hidden
I
pictures.
fucking got
She
him.
went crazy.
I got him now.
And
So have you ever dealt with a situation like that? How did you handle it? Like, whose titties is these?
Nah, you know it's
Whose
crazy. I
titties
have,
is
I have
these?
not.
Crazy.
you never dealt with nothing like that.
No.
No.
So your relationship's been non-toxic or less toxic?
Non-deep. Let's
Yeah.
just say non-deep because
Yeah.
it's not necessarily toxic.
But how deep have these relationships gone?
Do
with
they
you
make
then?
it past the cupcake stage?
I've been in my life 4 serious relationships.
Okay. And
Okay.
none of them ever went through your phone?
To my knowledge, no.
They probably.
Oh.
If they pulled a you, then I don't
You was crazy.
I don't know. But they ain't find nothing.
No,
They-
but
they
I
was
pulled
still
him in. I
around.
told him.
Oh,
She
yeah.
called me.
Oh,
What
if
do you mean
they-
you told me? You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't wait till the next day while we eating breakfast, babe. I went to your.
No.
No. You called me. Oh, so you fucked this bitch?
Hey,
Huh?
yo.
Yo.
No,
That's-
I didn't even start it off like that. You so extra. I said, oh, you giving out hookups, huh? That's what I said.
Brother, when I say
So, brother man.
I'm at work. I walk out of the spot I'm working at, right?
Yeah.
Because she, I want to say the relationship's still fresh. I think a year is still fresh.
Right.
But we're a year in roughly, and I'm like, yo, what's wrong? Like, she doesn't usually call me at this time. Oh, you giving hookups? Oh, you this, that. She in my ear. And I'm like,
Oh, your
I'm
ass.
like, yo, what are you talking
Like you
about?
talking about from the corner store?
Yeah, I'm like,
A
yo,
hookup?
what is she talking about? I'm lost, bro. I'm lost. And
Don't
she
do that.
Digging in my shit, bro. Bro, she digging in my shit. Pause. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
I'm not a chef. What do you mean?
Yo, I'm like,
I don't
what
cook.
did I do? I'm like, yo, I'm over here like, for real. What did I do? What did I do?
What
You
did
got
I
that
do?
Oh my goodness, but no. So I do find that
Okay, I'm
interesting.
a chef. What is a chef?
I find that
Work at
interesting
DNA.
based off of your lifestyle that you've never encountered that. Like that's very interesting where you haven't had a woman come at you like that. So a woman has never
know.
accused you of doing anything.
Yeah, but not like going through
I'm
my
gonna say- I'm
phone.
gonna
It's
say-
like, oh, you around all these, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, like
So
you-
it's different. So it's them you being around them.
basically. But that's the field that I was in. Like essentially me being who I was, I always attracted women. Like I'm not no
That's
ugly
just where you
dude.
was at, right?
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? So it was easy for me to What? She said, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay.
He's trying to
That's
play
mad shade. I'm
Oh,
like,
shade.
dude, oh, okay, if you think so.
Hey,
Ladies,
yo,
what you think?
You know
All
what's
right.
wild, right?
What?
I didn't know.
Because-
That's crazy because it was mad and like, oh, okay, thanks for sharing.
The wild shit is like I do music. I do a lot of things, right?
We know.
First of all, you
Hey,
feel me?
yo.
I don't know what that means. You feel me? But I'm gonna choose to
We said
like.
we know. Like,
Hey, yo.
got him, zoom in.
Yo.
Zoom
See how they
in.
do me?
That's funny.
How do we do you? What is happening, bro?
just saying.
Go ahead, do your thing. Do your thing, bro. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I do a lot of things, right? So we're talking about if we talking from a networking standpoint. I'm with Shane on a lot of
now
you
things that I
network.
understand. Shut the fuck up. You feel me? But on the real, I also do music. You feel me?
Right.
And yo, it's deep because like yo, I always anyone I meet, nigga, I always try to like put them on my music, like and let them know the music and
Let them
you know
know
what I'm
what's
saying.
But how does that work
Like-
for you? Because, you know, music is very intimate, I feel, because creating
Yeah.
music, you're very vulnerable. So
Super.
how do you work through that?
Hey yo, I had right. Hey yo, so it was a chick one time, right?
Ooh.
And she threw events and shit like that, right? So I knew
So she has some motion.
that, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, since you do events and you do these things like that, all right, I could possibly, you know what I mean?
Right.
See what's going on.
Do something in your
Right,
events or
right.
just see what's going on. I might be able to, you know what I mean?
Maneuver
I'm like,
through,
yo,
yeah,
I have
yeah.
a lot of other artists that can come
Collab.
through me too.
Right.
Yo, so I'm sending you music.
Okay.
You know what she said back?
What?
She said, "Are you trying to bag me?" Like I sent her the music. She said, "Are you trying to bag me?"
Hey, yo.
I was so lost and confused.
That's
But
interesting.
She's
hold on.
like, bitch.
But I'm not gonna
to
play
use
dumb
me?
either. I'm not gonna play dumb either. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the music is fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I know it might have an effect on you, but that's not up to me to
that's on-
fucking. That's not on me. That's on Shorty. You feel me? So, like, I didn't receive no blowback from that. You know what I mean? But I do receive blowback from my wife. Like, you feel me? I'll be receiving blowback sometimes. Like, and understandable, bro. Like,
No,
like I said,
right. Because it kind of
I
goes.
yeah, because I go ahead.
It goes. No, it goes back to what he said, and it's kind of like I feel like that's really the big question of this episode. It's like, yo, is it important, or how important is it to find somebody in the same field you're in?
You know what's deep? Because now I'm gonna speak to it, right?
Yeah.
You feel me?
He said,
Like,
bitch, wait, it's my turn.
Nah,
Yeah.
because she like I have like a problem. Right, the problems I be having and shit is like
Is the
she
camera on
she
you?
think that I don't like close doors, and I like leave the door open for
Can you give
a
us an
woman
example?
to come in.
Okay, Bruno
I'm
Mars.
saying a lot right now. You
Gotta
feel me?
leave the door open.
I think that is important, though. As somebody in a relationship, that's very important to make sure that you don't leave a woman guessing. But it
correct.
just also depends on the woman, too, because sometimes you could
right.
close a conversation and it's really her because you have accessibility to
Or-
things that she wants.
Or
Or, bitch, what?
see, I wish I had a camera.
Right.
Here, you want me to
Or
spin this one
I
around?
leave the fucking door open, right? Respect. Look, don't kill me, y'all.
I'm listening,
You
bro.
feel me? Don't kill me, people in podcast land. You feel me? Yo, I might leave the fucking door open, but that's a part of the fucking game too, bro. Like, and I don't want to. Go ahead. What?
I'm
Say it
asking
louder.
for bliss text.
Oh, because I put you on camera.
You eat it? Or
You know what I'm
something?
saying? I
Your
might
father.
leave the door open,
yo.
but not in a. Let me just finish this.
No.
right?
I
But
get
not
what
in
you're
a way
saying. I
to
do
where
get
it's
what
just
you're
like, yo, like I'm hitting you like damn, I'm trying to do
Nah.
but I'm
trying
gonna
to make
leave
music with
everything
you.
in the air because yo,
Music.
do y'all know about like negotiating? Do y'all know about
Right, no.
sales? Do y'all know about like you feel me? Hey, yo,
Nah.
I talked
It's
to one
understandable.
John, she screaming, yo. I know Queens Flip personally. I know
Nice.
you feel me. I know G Money. They did it,
Right,
this
right,
and
right.
that, right, bro? Guess what? Listen. I told you that I'm in a relationship. You feel me? I told you what's going on. You feel me? But yo, I might just you feel me? Like I don't know. Like you feel me? You saying shit? I'm not. Listen, because it sound foul, so
It
y'all
don't
gotta give
sound-
me a
it don't
chance
sound foul.
to
It
talk.
don't.
But understanding me as a a business owner, you feel me? And
You gotta put a little twang in it to get her to come talk to you.
No, it's not even a twang, bro.
You do.
It's just leaving doors open. I don't have to do anything, but it's just like it was left open. But at the end of the day, bro, like this conversation to you might look a certain way. It might look like a certain thing, but I'm not saying that I'm manipulating this person or trying this person. But at the end of it, yeah, all right, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that you brought that up.
But what is sales? What is this? You feel me?
Do you think manipulation is wrong in a relationship?
No, hold on, because I'm not talking about manipulating my partner.
No, because I'm asking him for a reason. Do you think manipulation is wrong?
Yeah.
You think it's wrong?
Why?
Because you shouldn't have to manipulate anybody to do anything. We all got free will
and
free choice.
Okay.
Do you think manipulation is wrong?
Do I think manipulation is wrong in what situation?
Overall.
Yeah.
Manipulation.
Overall?
Yeah.
No. And the reason I say that because like, bro, you manipulate, like we all manipulate. You manipulate your kids into, you feel me, into being who you want them to be. And I'm not saying be overbearing and like and all right, I'm trying to create this person, but like, yo, you know that your opinion holds a lot of weight. So you know that if you say something, you feel me, it's gonna be taken a certain way. You feel me? And people call that manipulation. I just call it influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
That's a good one.
But
That is a good one.
and
Because
yo, hold on. So
manipulation
talking
is a
about with that
synonym of
influence, it
influence.
comes with that influence comes a lot of responsibility.
Of course.
You feel me?
Right.
Like so yes, you shouldn't use that influence to fuck nobody over, to make them, to lead them wrong. You feel me? Your intention behind using
Everything
your
needs to be
influence.
good.
It's
You
the
know what I'm
intention.
saying?
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's not a negative thing, bro. But it's the same thing. Like if I'm doing like I said, a sales job or something, you know what I mean, bro? My job is to coax you into doing something.
Right.
You feel me? If you have a business, bro, and you're the owner, you're gonna have to do some sales, bro.
No,
You feel
big
me?
facts.
You're gonna have to, like, every business has a sales department, bro.
So
You
is
feel
there
me?
a good way to manipulate somebody and a bad way to manipulate
I think
somebody?
there's a
Well,
great
then,
way.
I would say then, after hearing his response from it, then yes.
I think there's a great way to manipulate someone. But
How do you think
the
is a
problem,
good way?
See, the problem is now, like when I say manipulate, and then the
It's
next
a
word
ba-
I'm gonna
it's a
say
bad word.
It's a bad word. The next word I'm gonna say is control.
Right.
Then I have to say influence, like he said,
Right.
in order to get the message across the masses of women and men that are not trying to hear those words, those trauma trigger words
Manipulation work.
that'll get them thinking, "Oh, you're just trying to change." I can manipulate you into becoming the best version of yourself.
That's what I was.
Hey,
gonna go
listen,
with.
man. I remember I had a 3-hour conversation with Rob on the phone to get him the fucking podcast.
Yeah, I didn't
Because his
want to.
stance was no.
I didn't
You
want
feel
to.
me? And I'm like, bro, you're da-da-da-da. You feel me? I think that your opinion is good,
I
bro.
was
I
solid
think
on the
da-da-da-da.
no. Like I
You
didn't
feel
want to
me?
do it for real.
So what? Like you're gonna like, oh, he manipulate him? No, bitch. I use whatever influence that he has for me. You feel me? Because that person has to have you in that light in your head, in their head. You feel me? So I use whatever influence that I may have.
Right.
You feel me? To try to coax
No,
bro
that makes
into
sense.
doing something that I thought was
That
feel
makes
me?
sense.
So is it stupid people
Fire.
just throwing words around that got manipulation with such a bad connotation? Because I don't think manipulation is as bad as they keep saying it is. Like you manipulate plants, like you said, you can manipulate children, manipulate the lighting to get better lighting in the room, manipulating the
not a
camera.
curse.
Like,
It's really-
it's the wording.
are we afraid of
It's how,
control?
it's how you word it.
I think it's the intention behind
The
the
manipulation.
manipulation.
Right.
It's always about the intention. Like I could manipulate you to be the best person, like you mentioned,
Right.
but I could also manipulate you to be the best person, but then knock you down.
That's a fact.
Or
too.
be the
danger.
best person for me. You
Yeah.
feel me?
But is
It's
something wrong with
it's
that?
it's a book for that. The 48 Laws of Power.
Oh, for sure.
Let you know everything about
Oh,
the
that
end
works.
all be all.
Manipulation.
Hey yo,
I mean, yeah.
It does work.
hey yo, and check me out, right? I had a couple phases with that book. You know what I'm saying? Like the first phase that I had with that book was like yeah, I did try to, you feel me? I used it like in not a bad way, bro, because I've never had a bad heart or bad intentions.
Right.
You feel me? But I use it to like get my way type shit.
Your
you feel
advantage.
Me? You
But
know?
that's people
I
in
mean,
general.
that's you
People
having
do
that
that.
knowledge.
People
over-
do that all
Yeah.
day, every
You
day.
gotta think about it. If I have
day,
this
every day.
knowledge over
But-
this group of people and I can manipulate them, and it's not hurting them, but it's getting me what I want. At the end of the day, I'm
And,
gonna
hey,
do
yo,
it.
it's past that, bro. You can manipulate people into doing shit that you know is the best for them, and they're
Facts.
stuck in a cycle that they're stuck in type shit. You
Right.
feel me? And it's just like, yo,
But
for
isn't
real,
that your job with that
break
knowledge,
you
though?
out of. Hey, yo, hold on. So look, the book is not good or evil. You feel
No,
me?
it's
It's
not.
the intent.
It's however you
like
read
V
it in the
said,
context.
It's the intent placed behind whatever your angle is.
Angle
you
It's the
feel me?
application of what
The
you learn,
application,
basically.
facts.
And
It's
some
what you
people
do with
don't
it.
like it at all, because I don't like it at all. And I'm saying from a stance of saying that, like, yo, I do understand it, and sometimes I do it, bro. You feel me? But it's always positive. But I don't like any form of manipulation placed on me. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that,
I
though?
don't like it.
Why?
Because you don't want to be vulnerable.
Yeah, bro. And it's a lot of that. You
think
feel
it's
me? It's a lot of that.
Okay, hold on. We getting somewhere, big fella.
We are.
So
Let's cook.
it's a vulnerability thing. Like, is it an ego pride? I don't want to be seen in like
Some
I'm a
of
little
that.
bro light.
What do you think?
I'm not
What are-
saying a little bro, like, you lost me there, but at the end of the day, like, I just don't like. All right, thinking that was best for somebody is kind of.
I want to touch on that.
How do you feel about that? Because that could be viewed in a certain way. Because
Go ahead, say
sometimes
what you
you
gotta
may
say.
I got my
know.
finger up like I'm in school.
Yeah, like, huh? I
Nah,
gotta
'cause-
talk.
Now,
'cause
I
sometimes
want
you
to
may
touch
know.
on it based off of the potential word. I seen a quote that said basically the potential that we see in others is really what we would do in their situation. That doesn't necessarily mean that they have that potential. That's what you would do if you were in their shoes.
That's
Fire.
why people
And
be
when
like,
I
oh,
like
it
read
could've
that,
been me.
I
like
said,
that.
wow, I'm sitting
Yeah,
here
facts.
trying to
That's
help
mind-blowing.
somebody because if I was in their shoes, this is what I would do
I
to
would
get
do
out of
this.
that. But they're not me. So
Right.
now I have an expectation on them to be the potential that I would be in their shoes. And now I'm just, it's screwing up everything. 'Cause
But do
now
you
it's
think
like,
that's a bad thing?
Is
Huh?
that wrong?
Is that wrong to put that expectation on somebody?
I would,
Damn.
Because if
deep.
you know that
Yeah,
they can be
weird.
better,
Random waters.
is it really a bad thing to put that expectation knowing the type of person that they can turn out to be?
I would say yeah and no. Cause I feel like having expectations is really, it's hard to, because you end up always disappointed having expectations. Like, I feel like it should be room to just let it flow.
So
Let it be whatever it's
Let
gonna
it be what it's gonna be.
So again,
So expectations
I'll
are.
move it,
Oh, I'm
look,
sorry.
I'll move it from their partner and I'll move it to children because again, we're all parents.
Okay, there we go.
Expectation, like I expect my son to have good grades, and when he has bad grades, I expect him to correct them.
Right.
And he's lived up to those expectations. I haven't been disappointed more recently than not.
Right.
So it's like, is the problem here? Is it because that's my son and it's okay to expect your children, expect things from your children, but expecting from your partner is somehow not.
Let's take it back outside of the children and let's go back to the adults. Because with your children, of course, bro, they need guidance. They need that influence that you have over them, and they'll probably be appreciative of the influence
Later on in life, when they like,
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
my
Of the
dad was
guidance
there
that
for
you
me.
gave them
Yeah.
because you never led them wrong, right?
But I don't see. I agree with that, but then I kind of don't agree with it all the way, because it's like, how do we know what's best for them? Because like for kids, like no, for your kids, right?
Okay.
right.
We always raise our kids to be a certain way, the way that we want them to be.
Right.
But how do we know that that's the best way?
By-
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say by talking to them, trying to figure out what they
Who
want.
they are.
Right.
Because
that's what I do now.
Yeah, you have
Ask my
three
kids
completely
what they
different
want to
daughters.
do, where they want to go, and I'm going to be involved in that every step of the way. I'm not going to say, oh, well, I want you to go to school or I want you to graduate. I want to be behind them in whatever they want to do.
Is it
And let
difficult?
them, huh?
Is it difficult doing it that way?
I mean, it can be, but that also leads to you having the expectations that, oh, I want my kid to graduate from college. My mom wanted me to graduate from college. I didn't go to college, but
That
I'm,
wasn't
I'm
your- that
but
wasn't
now,
your
but
route.
now, no disrespect to my mother, but now I'm making more money than my mom, and I can help her pay
Right.
things that she wants based off me following my own dreams.
Okay.
But
know what I mean?
what did she not put? Listen, did she not lay a railroad, like help you with a focus that led you to where you want to be? Because you know what I'm saying.
So what happened is I dropped out of school in 9th grade, and then my mom laid, as you say, laid the foundation, and then she sent me to Job Corps, which changed my life completely. So I feel like it can and can't. It can help and cannot. It depends on, I don't know.
Because that was still your path, though. Like, no
Right.
matter what,
What she did,
happened,
it's
what
still-
she did is
right.
exactly why you have this mindset where it's like,
Now-
yo, I'm not work. And again, I've never shit on 9 to 5 people. I have
Right, not at
nothing
all.
wrong with it.
Not at
Some
all.
people just can't.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I always say that to her.
I've been doing it a long time now.
Right,
I've been
right.
doing it since 14.
Right.
Like getting my own money, making my own way for myself. So it kind of was just like, that's what I want to do. You know?
But it's like, so back to the expecting, like, from your partner, like,
Right.
there's, if you
It's
see
higher.
this,
It's higher expectations with somebody that you land with.
it
than-
is because
than
it's
for your
like,
children.
because what you just said too is interesting because we can use that as an example with us. Complete transparency, right? When I saw your light, let's call it that. When I saw your light and the way you talk and how interesting shit is when you do these, I'm like, yo, yeah, you. When you said you wanted to pop, I'm like, yo, go, fuck yeah, dude. I'm full support. And it's like, you know, you ask me for the redirection to help you out with certain things. I'm here for it 100%. Now he's making me see, like, if I was V, I would do it like this. I would do it like this. But do I give you the space to still do it your own way? Even in my manipulative tactics?
Even in you knowing.
Because essentially that's what you
better.
are wanting for your partner. Is that, like I said, that potential word is like, this is what I would do if I was in V's shoes. So I can hit this accolade where V may only be comfortable, no disrespect,
No, that's
but
fine.
with this accolade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can always want more for your partner, but if they don't want more for themselves, what can you do about that?
You help them.
But what if you help them and they don't want your help?
Sometimes you can't help them. Sometimes you have to send them to go get the help that they need. Because sometimes you want to help them so bad because you see their light that
Right.
you can't help them. Because nobody can really help or fix anybody. That
Correct.
person
Oh,
has
yeah.
to
That
fix
comes
themselves.
from the inside.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I feel
Right,
like if
woman.
you can't do it, then you provide your significant other with the resources so they can go get the help.
As
That's
far,
it.
you mean like therapy, or what do you mean?
Like therapies, psychiatrists, psychologists, like
But how can-
sometimes,
Okay.
or even like business aspect. Like if you don't know where to go, you can
Financial
point them
advisors,
financial
all types of
advisor
shit.
or
Right.
something else. If they're not listening to you, sometimes you're too close to that person for them to actually listen to you. That they have to hear a third voice.
I don't know. That's tough.
I mean, it's tough,
Because
but
you can't teach nobody hustle and ambition.
What if in that potential scene process, you see that this is who they are for real?
But that's what
That
you
they
see
have it.
from that's
They have
but,
it.
but that's what we see from the other side. That doesn't mean that they have it.
Wait, so
I'm
I
going
like this.
off
I
of
like
that
this.
off of the quote that I said.
Yeah.
The potential we see in others is what we would do. That's not necessarily what they would do, and that's where the expectation and disappointment comes, because it's like, damn, like I want Ashanti to go here. I can see the path for her going that way, but the whole time I'm looking at myself doing that. It's not her actually doing it.
You're putting yourself in her shoes.
In her shoes to elevate higher.
Because now that you're saying that, I'm really taking it to my son where I'm like, yo, everything you have right now is all the things I know if I was you, what I would be doing in these. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
what I mean.
because we placing ourselves. I
Yeah.
get what he's saying. You're placing
But there's
yourself in
all-
that person.
But there's
Right.
also this space where it's like, yo, I'm gonna tell you what I would do, but me and you are not the same person.
Exactly.
And I definitely make sure that's clear. like, yo,
right.
we're not the same.
Right.
So now all you have is choice.
That's what I'm
With
saying.
nothing else.
Right.
You could choose to do
Right.
the right things.
And I feel like that's where the manipulation maybe lies, when you take away the choice of the other person.
Right.
You feel
Okay.
me? When you take away that's playing God. You feel me? It's like when you take
Damn.
away the choice. You feel me? And you
can't never do that.
You conveniently leave out this, you feel me, to take away the choice of that person. You feel me? And now we're proceeding in a certain way. Right? But when I'm talking about the business, right? Because I'm speaking on, because I love where it was going. I don't want to descend the conversation because I love where it's at. What I'm saying is, like, when I'm dealing with people, right? And when I'm saying people, I mean men and women, right? So being in a relationship and having to deal with men and women, hey, it might be somebody outside of that, she's not an artist. She's not directly involved in your business, but like, I see how she could help, or I see how it could, you know what I'm saying, benefit whatever.
Right.
In a relationship, real shit, it's just like, I feel like that's where communication may come into play. You feel me? Where I'm telling you this, but if I don't tell you this, or you don't understand this, you feel me? And I just conduct myself as I conduct myself.
Based off of her
Is
not
that
they're not understanding the potential of where you're going for yourself or for them.
Or how you fucking operate, because you might know the
Yeah, 'cause-
potential. You might even see my potential past
But you
where I
gotta
see
tell
it.
him, right?
Right.
You gotta tell them what.
Because that's the part of communication he's talking about, like communicating,
But what are we telling them?
telling them like this is the path I see for you, pretty much.
Or this is why I'm speaking to this person in this light. But
Right.
But at the end of the day, when that comes down to like, I'm not gonna give you that with every fucking conversation with every.
Are you
person.
saying this for the artist, or are you saying this for your partner? Because that's where I'm lost at.
I'm just saying with your partner.
Oh,
You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna tell you every single person that I'm talking or I got an angle with, or you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
He's redirecting.
that's why I said
it to
descend.
himself.
That's why I said descend the conversation into
okay.
into this. You feel me? Because back into relationship more than the I am, more than just, you feel me, up here. But I don't know, bro. You feel me?
I feel like if you have to see, like, there's little
it's not
things.
withhold. It's
no,
not withhold.
yeah.
It's
To
not
a
withhold. Don't
see,
say withhold.
It is withholding, because there's certain things that you probably purposely don't tell not you
No, it's not
specifically.
purposely. It's not
Nope,
purposely.
nope. I'm not saying you specifically. I'm saying there's certain things that you probably, like, everyday life. Like, for example, I could run into a patient at my job and there's whatever. I might forget to tell Rob, but if it's something significant and I want him to know, I'm going to remember to tell him. Or if I know that it is something to, like, bother him or might disrespect him or might put him in a position, I'm going to tell him because that's who I'm with. But if it's like something like, oh my God, I talked to my friend today and we were talking about her going to whatever, like, that's little shit. But like
That's
stuff
innocent.
that's
Why would he ever feel some way about that?
no, I'm
we
just
see-
saying.
I'm
Switching the
talking about if he was
conversation to-
talking to a nigga. You feel me?
The conversation is
About
being,
Sugar Scrubs business. Now take it out of the hospital. You dig what I'm saying?
like it's being shifted from when you speak in light into, like, let's say you have this ability to speak light into these people and
Right.
manipulate their path to doing this. It's almost saying like, yo, I don't got to tell you each person I just did that for.
Right.
Like, I don't got to tell you, like, yo, I
It's
just
more
spoke
like it's
life
not
into
your
this
business.
nigga, spoke life into
No,
this
it's not-
woman.
it's not your
spoke.
business.
It's just not. It's not.
conducting. I'm on
This
my
is
path.
what he is in the sense of this is what I do. I speak light into
Right.
people's life. I bring the best out of people in general.
Right.
So if that's something I do every day with everyone I speak to, no, I really wouldn't come home and tell you every single
not
person I just
special.
spoke to.
It's not like-
yeah, it's regular.
It's
But what if
regular.
this is something that this person needs as reassurance until they actually gain your trust?
My thing
Isn't
is,
that something that somebody should do?
if
To an extent, because I say to an extent because it'll get to the point where it's like, do you trust me or you don't? What are we
Yeah,
doing?
it can.
If you're
devolve to
gonna
that.
keep asking me, it's gonna get to the point where I'm a completely shut down because I'm already being an open book with you, and if that's not enough for you, then what else do you want me to do?
But some
If I'm
people-
already telling you every day,
people don't
I
know
be,
what
I'm doing this,
shutdown is,
I'm doing
bro.
this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. And
But
then-
what if you didn't What if you didn't start off as being transparent? I think we're not looking at it from that perspective either. We're like, let's say you're telling her now, but let's say you
saying
didn't
if
start
started
off like
as,
that.
Like what? A piece of shit.
Well,
No,
more
not
closed
necessarily,
off.
like,
I was
more
about to
closed
say,
off.
More
I couldn't-
closed off and
And then
not
you grew
sharing
into
that
it.
information
Yeah.
and being with this person allowed you to grow and realize that, hey,
Yeah.
she'd be more comfortable if I told her these things. So I start telling you these things, but after 2 years of me telling you these things, I'm not going to.
No, right.
You know what
That's
I'm saying? Like,
understandable.
yeah.
But
No,
I'm
but
saying
she's
if,
saying in the sense of if you didn't start off like that, you started keeping stuff to yourself, and
Yeah.
then things started to open up.
yeah.
I don't know. That's hard. I mean,
Because some people do operate like that. Some people are very closed off, and then they're
Right.
like, all right, well, it's time for me to blossom and tell her my business. But then it's
Right.
like, bitch, it's too late.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
I can't really
Both-
speak for that because
I'm both ways.
I'm on the transparent side of
You're on the
leaving
transparency.
everything straight on the table, so that way there is no room later for insecurities.
Because I
Right.
could be at fault for some of this because let's say shit happens at work all the time, right? And because I could compartmentalize and
compartmental.
yeah, I could compartmentalize and really keep this shit away from my home life, like something that would stress me out at work. I'm not necessarily bringing home because when I'm home, I am at motherfucking peace,
Peace.
brother. Like I'm.
And us as men do that a lot.
Yeah, like I don't want to talk about the bullshit that happened last night. I want to watch the kids do dumb shit. I want to joke and shit with you. Whatever you want to bake today, or we gonna go out to eat. Like, what are the fun things that are taking me away from this stress bullshit?
Right.
Now, it's not me necessarily keeping the nonsense, or like keeping it from you on some like, oh, I'm not gonna tell her. But for my peace, for my sanity, I'm kind of, man, fuck all that. what's up with this?
I don't
I'm
bring it
here.
into my home.
Yeah, I don't want to
I'm
bring
not
it.
even saying fuck all of that. I
I'm
just
saying
don't bring
fuck
it
all
into
that.
my
Yeah.
home.
Like,
I just don't bring it in my home.
Yeah.
For my
it.
instance, like I said, with the transparency, I would just be an open book with everything. Babe, I had a good day today. You know, business is going good. Or if I had a bad day, I'm telling you what's going on also. You know,
Okay.
I don't feel like there's no need to not leave anything out because then that leaves room for questions. And then that question mark can grow bigger and bigger on your partner with you not being 100% transparent.
Speaking of a question mark, so are you single or are you dating?
I'm single.
But are you single and dating, or do you want to date, or what are you doing?
I'm completely single. I mean, I talk to people here and there, but I wouldn't consider it like actually dating. Like I haven't gone on any dates. Like I'm more closed off with just conversations and phone calls here and there. Because right now my main focus is just my business and my kids.
Okay.
Honestly.
There was a clip that was circulating online,
Okay.
and it was basically this woman that was saying that if you take her out on a date, you have to pay for her babysitter. So how do you feel about that? Being that would come, would you feel like that would come up? And would you pay for the babysitter?
Depends on how bad I wanted to deal with her.
Okay.
Where the hell are we going? I gotta pay for your bit. Maybe we staying home.
Right.
All of us. Me, you, and the kids. Fuck it.
Hell
We gotta eat
no.
that.
What if that's the first time that y'all
what
meeting?
date?
We
What
eating
date
in?
though? What kind of date though? We like flying out somewhere? And you
No, I
need
guess
help,
like
or-
let me
You
see
need
if I can
help is
find a clip
crazy.
so y'all can get
Yo,
some.
You need
need
help?
is crazy. Like because isn't
probably
that
need help.
unattractive though? Like
Oh, I found
Where's
it.
the baby dad?
Going probably.
He's not on child support.
I gotta get a babysitter for my kids.
Okay.
should a
nigga pay for that? Yes. Because guess what now?
That's insane. So you want me to pay for the babysitter and the date too,
Kids that you made prior
Guess
and
what-
pick
guess
you
what
up,
now?
even guarantee
and
no
get you
ass.
flowers?
In order to take me out.
Oh, they're dating.
You're making an investment for
Wow.
a relationship.
And that's why
And I shouldn't have to pay for your trying when you invest
I'm
in
not
your
saying every day. I'm saying, okay.
No date. Unless
No.
we're in a relationship, that's when you can even feel like I should.
Y'all remember
be
that shit?
All right, so
Shit,
basically,
nah, shouts
You
to the
remember the
Daily Wrap-Up
MTV show
crew.
Next?
Yeah, next.
That's what it's
yeah,
called?
yeah.
Next.
Yeah, shouts to the guys at the
Fuck,
Daily Wrap
get
Up
back on
crew
the
for that clip.
Yes.
The Daily Wrap Up crew always has like wild clips like that with women with wild takes like that.
Yeah.
But there's no fucking way in hell I'm going on it. I'm not entertaining the conversation if the next thing out your mouth after I say, yo, you trying to hang out Friday, 7 p.m. Oh, you trying to pay for this babysitter?
Nah, I'm gonna pay for the date.
Crazy.
You can find your babysitter.
No,
if you
I'm
can't,
done.
If you can't make it, then
I'm done.
I'll be taking somebody else out.
The
Oh,
moment she
okay.
says pay for
Fuck
the babysitter,
you, mean?
she crazy. Like,
so what if a woman said, what
Yeah.
would be your response? Like, what if she said it's so genuine? She's like, oh, you know, I really want to go out with you, and you're very handsome. It's just,
you want me to
I
keep
need.
it G with you with the
I'd
first
be like,
thing that
This
would
is
go
what
through
the
my
game
head?
I'd be like,
I'ma
hello?
keep it G. No.
Hello? Phone break up.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
no, I'm not gonna lie. If that was said to me like, and like you said, it's a casual conversation. She seems sweet. Yo, in my head, I'm like, this bitch broke or something. Why the fuck she want me to pay for the baby? Like, how much is that gonna cost? Ain't they going to sleep? I'm gonna start thinking all this shit. Fuck, I gotta pay for babysit. These little motherfuckers
they going to sleep
Where your
anyway.
mama
Somebody
at?
gotta
Yo.
watch him
You
sleep.
ain't got no melatonin?
Yo,
Oh my
shit,
god. Melatonin.
Yo, there's mad questions
yo,
going through my
but
brain.
you know on the real, right?
Oh my
Because you know I'm a flagrant nigga.
Melatonin
by,
is crazy.
I'm flagrant by
Nah,
nature.
melatonin is
You
crazy.
feel me? I'm flagrant by nature. You know this, right?
Yeah, facts.
But on the real, bro, if Shorty like if I'm talking to her type shit, right? And she says like
I need help.
and you say I need help, right? Because that's like such a big thing for everybody. Like nobody
how
wants
much?
to ask for fucking help.
How
right?
much?
All right, you say how much, right? Check
Well,
me
how
out.
much
if
first?
you tell me how much, right, and you say the
150.
babysitter,
Anything higher than 200, I'm out of
yo,
there.
no, Cause hold on. Cause my first thing is I'm gonna tell John, like my first piece of advice that I'm gonna give you is where your mom at? Hold on.
Right.
Where your
sister
mom
at?
Right, where your
You feel
mom's
me?
at?
Where your people at? Like
Right.
that's my first bit of advice to you. Like now if she's saying like, oh, I can't find a babysitter and da-da-da-da, then yo, on some real shit, if you can't
next
leave them with
time.
nobody
Next time.
that you know and love,
Next time.
then next time,
Facts.
on the real.
But I don't know,
Then
but-
next time, then we could. I'll see you when I can see you
But-
when you're
Yeah.
free.
And I think that's okay when you're dating to date. If you're dating for
The cheeks?
marriage or courtship for real, like you're really trying to get to know shorty, like we're a little older. This is, you know what I'm saying? If you're 21,
Well, they're-
22,
they're
I'm not about
different
to
range.
pay
Cool.
for a babysitter that might
Yeah.
touch your children.
You
feel me?
Oh, my mama, he's right.
So now it's my
It's
fault.
my fault because I'm paying for
now
the
it's my fault,
pedophile.
like-
The fuck?
Well, you
No.
Pay
Yeah, like,
for it.
he
Bitch,
get
you
them ass.
told me to pay for it, stupid. The fuck? Listen,
Yo,
he
that-
is
Oh my
right.
God.
That is
Right.
sick.
Fuck
He's
no.
right.
So being that you have daughters, right? How long would it take
Fuck
you
no.
to introduce
I'm
a
about to leave
woman
my
to your
daughter
daughters?
with a stranger.
If y'all are serious, how long would it take you? And how do you think that
question.
would go? Do they all have the same mom?
No, they don't.
Wait, so they got 3 separate moms?
Yeah.
You know my boy P and D.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
Of course,
Big
not.
scene in the
Okay.
chat. Fuck they
So,
talking
oh
about?
my God, that opens up a new perspective.
Solid.
There's 3
Yo.
different women, 3 different
shit.
personalities.
yes. Not
So
big P and D. I'm dead.
Oh my God.
You know my boy lay that shit.
Shame be putting them to shame, boy. Oh my
Yo.
goodness. So what would you do? How long would it take for you to I don't even know how the hell that would work. They girls too. So what would you
Wait,
do?
introduce them to my baby moms or
No.
introduce who I'm
Shit.
dating to my
Well,
children?
first, how would you do? Well, that's a good question. Would you introduce them to your new woman, whatever, to your baby moms first, or would you do the
I
kids
feel
first?
like the only way I would be doing that is if I'm marrying her.
Yeah,
I
like, take
respect
your
it.
time, beloved, for real.
I respect
Okay.
Yeah. I
So
feel
who
like,
would you introduce them first to? The baby moms or the kids?
that. Baby moms have a say in who the fuck you date?
no.
No, it's just to make sure everything is copacetic between everybody.
That's healthy co-parenting.
Very healthy.
So, but
Okay.
I would say, and I wouldn't introduce that until I'm about to, like, this is who I see me spending the rest of my life with. Then that would be an instance for, I would say, the children and the baby moms.
At the same time?
I mean, around about.
Oh shit,
so
that's a tough ass
How do
day.
you, how do you think
Hey,
Shorty
these are
gonna
my 3
feel
baby
about
moms.
that, though?
Here's my 3 daughters.
Like-
You guys can mingle.
Like, let's say
No,
Shorty,
not like at the same time exactly. Like,
Oh.
of course,
because she would meet your kids first. Naturally.
The rapport would be to definitely meet the kids first, see how that
love
feel
Rob.
goes.
Okay.
If the
Love
kids
this nigga.
like her, then that's another step on top of that to going
Okay.
100% forward towards delaying the marriage. Because
Okay.
your
And-
kids, I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like your kids' opinion kind of matters with who
No,
you,
it
who
does.
you're dating.
It definitely does.
It does.
For sure.
I just didn't want to,
Nah, say
No,
that
it
shit.
matters.
Stand
Yeah,
on it.
it
Nah,
does. It
Stand on it. It
does.
matters.
It does.
We are of that ilk on this show. We
Okay.
believe your child's
It
opinion
does.
matters a lot.
Like if I'm dating someone and I bring them around, my oldest, she's the most outspoken. If she's like, "Dad, I'm not feeling it," it's curtains.
It's-
Packed.
it's-
The fuck is
okay.
you talking about?
Pack it up. I don't
So
care
do you
how
have a
bad
good
you are.
relationship with all 4, 5,
Three.
3? So I'm sorry, 3
Wow.
baby moms.
5 is crazy.
Yo, she threw 3
Jesus.
more
I'm
on
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
That's deep.
Your 3 baby
Wow.
moms. Do y'all all have a good relationship and do they all know each other?
As far as knowing each other, no. Know of each other, I'm pretty sure that they do.
Oh, okay.
I would say now I have a great relationship with my oldest. That took a long time. My daughter is 9.
Oh wow.
I've been in
okay.
and out of court with her for a very, very long time. But we finally came to a point where it's like, well, her point where she's come to the understanding that our best interest is just strictly for the child.
Facts.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's
so
good.
We are
Shouts
in
to you for that.
we're in a great place right
Okay.
now.
And how
for
about
my
the
oldest.
second baby?
Well, yeah, because this part is gonna get a little.
I go to
confusing.
the last.
Yeah, because
I
he
go
has
to
to
the third
skip
one.
number 2
I
and
have
go
to
to
skip
3.
number 2 and go to 3.
Yeah,
Wait, where's 2 at?
we'll get to
When I'm explaining.
that's complicated.
Oh, okay.
My last one, we just recently got into a better place. It's like all of them were rocky until, I don't know, I guess.
You stop fucking.
No, not even that, because I haven't even been having sex
Intimate
with
with
them,
none of
and it was still
No, I'm saying
issues.
fucking the porn stars, like doing OF. Once you stop doing that, everything was copacetic.
No.
Oh,
See how she
Damn,
trying to
nothing
bring
to
the
do with
old
it. Hey,
she
yo.
brought the old. She said
That's
beginning of the
crazy.
episode. Bring your ass right here.
Nah, because I was getting them before OF, but
Right.
Hey.
Oh, that
Dig,
ain't had
right?
nothing to do with nothing, baby. You know what I'm saying? But
That's funny.
yeah, my last one we just got a lot better. Like I said, I had to do a lot of court things with them. And my second one,
Gonna beat this nigga into being professional, bitch.
I'm telling you,
I love it.
The
what?
second one is a
you
lot
being
of
professional.
Professional
Oh, yeah,
as hell.
always.
Nah.
My second one, it's gonna be a long time before I feel like we're ever on the same page because she still has her own demons that she's dealing with as far as her own situation with
The baby
dealing
mom?
with, yeah, with dealing with how everything transpired to where it is now.
How did everything transpire? Because your second one is a very interesting. How far apart are your second and your third child?
6 months.
Woo.
Very interesting, right?
God
6
But
months apart.
damn.
there's a story behind
So wait,
that.
before I get into that, my last one, I had knowledge of my second one, and I let my last one know at the time about it, like what was going on. But she was like, "We're here, and this is what's going on." So,
Oh,
step
so
up.
she was cool with it.
She had no. I mean, I guess my daughter's here, so obviously,
Yeah, there's no
There's
choice
no-
at that
Okay.
point.
yeah. But what were we saying?
No, because people might hear, oh, his daughter's a 6 months old. Oh, he a hoe. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot
Right.
going on.
Right, but they didn't know. What, yeah,
They don't understand. With the second one, there was a lot.
Because
It was a lot
Transitional
deeper.
period?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
because there's something I
There
like
you
to talk
go.
about on this show where I'm always like, yo, women don't really give men a choice to be fathers. And the first opportunity you run into a man that wants to be a dad, you throw him in court, try to throw everything at him to stop him from doing the job he wants to do.
Piece of shit.
Your second BM
right.
kind of puts you in that situation. If you could give us a little
Elaborate?
quick, yeah.
So essentially, when I had Pulse,
Yes.
Rob worked for me at Pulse and Security. I was dealing with my second baby mom on and off. She had a boyfriend. I was a side nigga at the time.
I love it.
Full
Hey.
transparency. I didn't
Okay.
care.
Yeah.
It wasn't my girl.
Well, you ain't the one that's supposed to care.
Yeah, I know.
It's
So,
her.
you
He
know,
said, "Fuck it, I'm fucking."
basically. And it was an on and off situation, whatever
Right.
the case may be. And
Okay.
then she ended up getting pregnant, and then she said that it was his, and I'm like,
Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
yeah, she was like that. I was dealing with him in September. Me and her dealt with each other in October for my birthday party. I had through a Airbnb party. Stayed the night.
Sounds raunchy.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So
It
you
was
threw
a Halloween party, and yeah.
Oh, they was dressed as hoes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Let
God.
the bunnies out.
That's right. That's right. Everybody had to leave, and you know what time it was.
He was a freak. They gonna look at. He's freaky. Yeah, he is, ladies. Go.
I'm a Scorpio. Just comes with the territory.
Oh
Here we
yeah.
go. Here we
Show
go.
over. Cut the
Hey
mic.
yo! Wow.
Indeed, bro.
No, but
Cut the mic. Say no.
So what happened was she what happened? We ended up dealing with each other. Time went on. We stopped dealing with each other. So I guess she was trying to be faithful again or whatever the case may be.
Oh wow.
Whatever you have it. I seen that she was pregnant or whatever the case may be. I asked her if it was mine.
Oh, that's nice of you.
She said I had 2 other daughters at the time. So
No,
I'm,
right.
I'm a very active father.
Okay.
So I asked her and she was like no. And then me and my mom asked her again. I was on the phone. My mom talked to her. She was like, no, it's not, blah, blah, blah. And then my mom was like, this was towards July because my daughter was born July 1st. She had her, and then my mom started seeing pictures of her, and my mom was saying that she looks like us.
Ooh.
And I'm like, I don't know, Mom. I'm not really seeing it. I guess because I'm in denial
Right,
at
right,
the time.
You being delusional.
Basically,
It's not. I mean, you got
not that I didn't want to be around because I had already.
No, I'm not saying that you're not, but
Oh,
you're
but
just
it's
like,
like-
oh, this a
yeah.
side bitch or whatever. Like
But
it can't.
Shorty's
Yeah, I
also
get it.
filling your head with, yo, it's not yours.
It's
It's
not
not yours. It's not
yours.
yours.
And
Leave it
then-
alone.
Can I ask what she is?
Huh?
Can I ask what she is, race wise?
What's her race, beloved?
I believe Puerto Rican.
Oh, tragic.
Damn, your people trifling.
She Puerto Rican and she doing that?
Yeah. So.
Oh wow.
What happened
Man,
was
you saying,
is
oh wow, like it's some type of motherfucking, like it's some where my camera at?
Hey,
You
yo.
know what you saying? Like it's like some motherfucking, like it's something you can't believe. Like
I can't believe it.
exactly who I
Puerto
was
Rican women
expecting to
don't
say something
cheat.
like that.
Puerto Rican women don't cheat. This is this is appalling.
so what happened? So essentially, my mom, she said that to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a DNA test. I had already been through the courts, and I knew what to do, how to establish paternity, which is something. I don't know if you can zoom in the camera, but all men need to establish paternity.
Say it again.
That are, how can I explain it? All men need to establish paternity. You need to take a DNA test, whether you know your woman is faithful or not. Just in the case of, because women get spiteful when things go left, and if you do not establish paternity, you will be hanging on a limb. She will have you by your balls.
That's
The thinnest string ever.
The thinnest string ever. Like,
because they
Ding,
listen.
ding,
Some
ding,
of
ding,
our
ding.
some of our listeners, some of our supporters don't believe this shit can happen to regular people. Like he's living proof. So how long was it until you actually met your daughter for the first time?
how can I explain it? So, I went to her house to let her know I wanted to take a DNA test. Her mom was there. Her mom told me at the time that I was crazy. I needed Jesus.
Yep, sure do. And you gonna find them with me.
And then, because I have mentors at the time, well, my uncle, I left the house, and my uncle told me to go back. And I thank God for him today. He told me to go back. I went back and knocked on the door, and I was like, well, I wanted to take a DNA test. And then the mom had said that the guy, should I say? No. The guy had
The
already,
floor is yours.
yeah, the guy had already took a DNA test, and then I had left. And then once I said that to my uncle was like, if he knew the kid was his, why did he take a DNA test?
Interesting.
Where was the...
Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Why would you have
take a
to
DNA
if you knew that
test?
she was 100%
Yours.
faithful?
Oh shit.
So when my uncle said that to me, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because it is like, why did you do it?
They told on themselves.
Basically.
They told on
So
themselves.
I said, we need to take a DNA test.
Okay.
So I ended up contacting her. What happened? I was on a date. I forgot she worked at this certain restaurant. Honestly, I went in to go sit down, and it was too busy at the time, so we couldn't get a seat. But I had a meeting to go to. I think it was like some quick little meetup, like, yo, blah,
Yeah.
blah, whatever the case may be, and we couldn't link. And then I seen her, and she was like dipping and hiding behind the bar, and I'm like, yo, what's good? The baby mine? What's up?
Because why else would you have that reaction? You feel me? Like,
Oh my God, he's here.
Right, because she hasn't seen me in a long time. So I think my daughter was 2.
Because she changed. Right?
Right.
She changed. She changed to a holy person because her mom told you to find God. So they went to church.
I don't know. So
That's
what
crazy.
happened was I'm like, yo, let's go grab some food, go talk, whatever the case may be. And at first she was kind of not with it, but I gave her a $100 tip. Let me tell y'all how I got that shit back. I gave her a $100 tip. I guess that was like the end all be all for us to go out to eat. So
For $100?
hey,
Or whatever, it worked. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, I'm here where I'm at now because of it. So we ended up going to Green Eggs Cafe, which is by far the best breakfast spot in Philadelphia.
What is it?
Green Eggs Cafe.
Green
send
eggs?
a check, my boy.
Green Eggs Cafe.
Okay.
And they
Bleep
had,
it out so they give us our money.
Right. They had, it was a cash only place. So I told her that I didn't have any cash. I would cash app her, but she got to pay for the meal.
Right. So you got your shit back.
She paid for the meal.
Great shit.
Oh.
Never cashed after her. And then at the time I was like, yo, we can go take a DNA test right now. Blah, blah, blah. I go pay for it. So I went and paid for it at CVS. It was a
Holy shit.
DDG, which is, I forgot. It's one of the top
Yeah.
DNA places. Yeah, so as I'm getting the stuff ready, we go back to her house, go get my daughter, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. It was like it was like a surreal moment because when she got in the car,
The little girl,
yes,
your daughter.
yeah, she touched my finger,
Oh,
and
Y'all-
it was
ugh.
like I don't know how to explain it. It was like
a euphoria.
yes,
Yeah.
honestly,
Ugh.
like it was like an electric shock went
It
through
was
my body.
instant.
Yeah, like I knew.
You knew.
She touched my finger, and then as I'm doing a DNA test, I'm doing her DNA test. The mom is just sitting there bawling and crying.
Cause she
she a piece of
knew.
shit.
The
Right.
fuck?
Anyway,
Ugh.
so
That's fucked up. She
Look-
really a piece of shit.
listen. Whatever she do is whatever she do.
I'll say it for you. It's okay. You could be polite. She a piece of shit.
Yeah.
No,
So
that's fucked up.
we took the DNA test.
I bite. Nah, I'm just joking.
Yeah, we took the DNA test. It came back 99.99. Everything was cool.
That's your baby.
So it came back 99.9. I think she had let me see her. I think like once or twice.
She started crying again.
Nah, but it was on like I felt like it was on like some sneaky kind of
Sneaky
vibes.
shit.
Like yeah, we could link, but it's this certain time and this certain time.
Oh,
And I'm like,
oh.
This is
I'm
my
already
child.
heavily involved with
The
my
other
children,
two.
so now I'm
Right.
starting to feel some kind of way with you trying
Oh.
to dictate.
When
Yeah.
I can see
My
my
time
kid.
frame.
Yeah, that's different. That's different.
So, I'm like, I want to see, my daughter more. And she was like, oh, well, I'll have to let you know. And I was like, no, bitch, I'm gonna let you know. And zoom in. I'm gonna let you know when I can see my daughter because I then filed for I filed to establish paternity and I filed for visitation rights.
I just want y'all to know. Please take some lessons. This is a man who is fighting for his
everything
kids.
I love.
Y'all sticking y'all penis out there and any and everything and not sticking up for y'all kids or taking responsibility.
It's crazy.
Please take a page out his
You
book.
And y'all not
Bum
gonna like me saying
Ass
this.
niggas.
Yeah, y'all not gonna like me saying this. If you ain't fighting as hard as him, you don't want your kid, bro. Just call it what it is.
Period.
I hear you. Child support's kicking my ass. Nah, you not fighting the way this nigga fought.
And-
the way my
and-
brother fought, rest in peace.
Yes.
The way my boy Alvin fought. Alvin got full custody of his son. So does my brother.
In New
listen,
Jersey.
in New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
Come on now. That shit's different. So if y'all not fighting hard enough, bro.
And another thing, this is a key moment.
Don't get on any ideas over here.
Visitation and child support are two separate things. Just because you are paying child support does not mean you have visitation rights. You have
Oof.
to
I didn't even know that.
file for that.
I didn't even know
It's
that.
a separate thing.
Wow.
We got guys like, damn, I'm always paying child support. Why I can't see my kid, nigga? Because you didn't file for it.
Oh.
That's some shit.
You
So
didn't
once
go. You didn't go establish paternity in the first place to be able to file for it.
Tragic.
Wow.
It's really sad out here. So what ended up
But,
happening after everything?
So, crazy thing is, right? So I filed to establish paternity. We go to court. She brings a lawyer to paternity court.
Okay, bitch, we got it.
Shit.
We got it.
Shit.
Hold on.
So essentially, she thought that was her get out of jail free card, I guess, to keep living her life how she was living. But like,
No.
I had already been in the courts with my other two, so
you
I already
knew
knew
the
what
vibe
was
already.
going on.
Oh, she tried it.
So, I told the judge, I'm like, it was a woman judge. I'm like, we already took a DNA test. I'm just here to establish paternity so I can, further be in my daughter's life. I also filed the application for visitation as well.
Oh, she was like, damn, he doing everything right. You can
She
have her.
cooked.
That's
Yeah,
es-
she
that's
cooked.
it's essentially what happened. So the lawyer was like, "Oh, well, we had no knowledge of this DNA test," and I'm just it was virtual at the time, so I'm just like shaking my head, and then the judge was like, "So now you guys are gonna take one because you can't deny a father's right to establish paternity anywhere.
Damn, Dusty, you thought.
So anybody can file."
What you mean anybody could file?
Like anybody or any random Joe can file to establish paternity, and by law they have to grant him a DNA test to see if that kid is hit or
You
not.
thought you was talking about visitation?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yo,
no! You have to establish paternity first.
Oh, okay.
Like you have to essentially be a legal father in the courts.
Oh,
eyes
okay,
to
good.
be able to do that. If not,
Oh, okay.
that's where you got the guys paying child support. Oh, I can't see my kid. Me.
Right, but you never established paternity.
Don't need
You
to
just,
even get to that point,
right,
bro.
right.
So the lawyer was like, yeah, well, we didn't have no knowledge of this test, and then the judge
Well,
was
now
like,
you do.
okay, well, now we're just gonna go take one,
Oh.
and
Fuck them up.
we went and took one, and
Mhm.
it was 99.999, and then we had to. So I filed for visitation then, but the judge said you have to do the paternity part first, and then we'll revisit visitation. So then,
This is a lot.
trust me, it's an ongoing process. And I did all my cases. I did with no lawyer. It's just off basic knowledge, off of trial and error.
Come
trial
on,
and error,
fellas.
trial and error,
Come on,
trial
come
and
on,
error, trial and
fellas.
Oh
error.
shit.
I ain't trying to hear no excuses.
And we took the DNA test. Then we went back to court, and then I asked for visitation. So my first visitation was supervised. So she had to be with me.
Who, the mom?
Yeah, so she had to be because in the eyes of the court, they know what's going on, but
Oh.
essentially they have lines to follow.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I have been, patient this whole entire time. I might have more time now, but I'm just, breaking the story down. So it went from supervised to unsupervised to now where I'm at is every other weekend. And then I'll be going, because I can say it now, what's going to happen. I'll be going back to court within, what month are we in, February?
Pretty much.
We're about to be February,
We're about to be
March,
February.
April. I'm going to file in March because it takes 30 days for it to process to go to court in April so I can get my week on, week off summer parenting time like I have with my other children, so she'll be aligned with her sisters.
Shit.
And because I've been doing my every other weekend for the past I think it's a year. It's been a year. Essentially, in the eyes of the court, the longer it's kind of stupid, but the longer you wait, you essentially have a better chance of getting it because time has been going past.
Right.
Which means you've been doing what you've been.
You've been spending time. Yeah, you've been doing
the
what
whole
you're
entire
supposed to
time.
do.
So it's an annoying process, honestly.
So how do you feel? Like, how does your daughter react to you?
She calls me dad. Like, she reacts to me good. It's just in a sense of I have to discipline her a little bit separate from her sisters because she's not knowing. Well, she's kind of better. In the beginning, it was a little bit harder because
She was
like,
3 years old when
she
you
didn't
met
really
her.
understand,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Y'all have 3-year-olds, right? Everybody had a 3-year-old. Y'all know how difficult they are.
Right.
Oof, we
They're their
got-
own little person at 3, damn near.
Everybody don't got
so
a core,
now,
though.
now it's a lot better. Like I said, I still have to discipline her a little bit different because she's not with me as much as her sisters are. So her sisters know when I say stop playing or I give them a certain look, they already know Dad is not playing.
She probably like, oh, he loves me, huh?
Or, you know what I mean? Yeah, like
yeah.
sometimes I have to like reiterate it, and then when I reiterate it, it's like
This
it's
is
like
like,
it
oh.
snaps. It's like,
Okay.
So
okay,
what-
Dad's not playing.
So
Okay.
what has that done for the relationship with your daughter
Mm.
and now her stepfather? I'm guessing who was the mom's boyfriend at the time. Who?
Well, he's currently not living anymore.
Hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
We're going to leave that alone. Okay. But how's the relationship with all your daughters? They all get along,
Oh,
they all love each other, and they're cool?
It's like a perfect harmonica. Like it's just.
Oh, that's so
it
cute.
flows. It
No, that's
flows.
beautiful.
That
And
is
it
beautiful.
and it really just goes to he just explained this whole process
I
like
also got to go back to court to change her last name too.
as the fuck you should.
Her last name
Is
not
it like her
mine.
mom's?
It's the guy
It's
that's
the dead guy?
deceased. Yeah,
The unalived one?
correct.
This bitch, wow.
She's wild.
I mean, but essentially, because I've already gone through the court process, they're gonna change her last name to mine. Number one, because fellas established paternity through the courts, which means I am her legal father by law.
This is wild.
Then, because I established paternity legally, I then was able to remove the other father's name
birth
that was
certificate.
on the birth certificate off, and then I put my name on it, and then I also put myself on child support.
You put
Because
yourself on child support.
for my daughter, yeah,
Okay.
I put myself on child support. Because
Oh,
I didn't know the
shit.
situation of what she had going on, or we had very little communication. So I put
Right.
myself on child support so they can just take out whatever they take out and leave it at
Take care
and leave
of
it
your
as
daughter.
is.
This
And
is
then
wild.
what happened was I told her, because I was coming back for everything I lost. I told her that I wanted taxes for my daughter every other year, and she told me, this is before I put myself on child support. She told me, maybe we can talk about it in 2 years. I said, bitch,
He's not having this.
we're gonna have it right now.
Yeah, nah.
So I went and put myself on child support, and this is another golden ticket for you fellas that are paying child support. By law, you're able to claim your child, your son, your daughter on taxes every other year because you pay child support. Don't let the mom tell you that, oh, you can't take her ass to court. And the judge is going to say, which happened in court, when I went and filed for it, I said, I want taxes every other year. And then the judge said, hey, Mom, what do you think about that?
She was like, hey, buddy.
It's a setup.
She was like, oh, well, he hasn't been around long enough. And the judge was like, but he's paying child support. And she was like, oh, but it's not. And the judge was like, well, I can't tell him that he can't because he's paying child support, ma'am. He has the right to claim his daughter every other year. And now I claim my daughter every other year. And along with my other children. And now we're here. Like I said, this year I'm in the process of changing her last name, which is going to happen because I established paternity, so I'm her legal father. I got my name put on her birth certificate. And her name...
He rolling in his grave. No disrespect.
Yo.
Rest in peace.
And wait. And because I've done all that, and my daughter's last name is not the mom's or mine, it's his. When we go, because I haven't filed for it yet.
Oh.
So once I file for that, I know for a fact that I'm going to win that in court because her argument is going to be, I don't want it to be his, but you were okay with it being the father's.
A stranger.
Essentially.
Virtually
the father's who was her father. So why wouldn't you want her real father to have her last name?
This is fucking insanity.
And once we go in court, the judge is going to be like...
I mean, yo, you dropped a lot of jewels, bro.
Nah, for
feel
real.
me? Like, because I like to think myself as an intelligent person, you feel me? There's a lot of things that you just said right here tonight, you feel me? That it's like, I didn't know either, you feel me? I've been through that situation.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? But my whole thing was, man, get me up this shit. You heard me?
Yeah.
Like, that was my whole shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
But nah, bro, that's great insight into, you know what I mean? Into
for that
even
matter,
situation because that'll make the next man that's going through that, you feel me? It'll make that situation a lot more
easier, I guess.
Easier to navigate. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy how the pioneers have to bleed for other people to not bleed.
That seems to be your path in life.
That
right?
is.
That is your path.
That seems to
That's
be your
crazy.
path, right?
You think all his baby moms sit together? Why the fuck we ain't get a deadbeat like all these other bitches?
Why the fuck we had to have a
we get
pioneer?
a good ass dad?
I'm
Fucking
fighting.
good dad.
He gotta be the first one to get all his kid. Fuck this.
No,
nigga.
but that's
fighting,
real
bro.
admirable. Like
That
for real, like I've never heard of a man besides his brother, rest in peace, that fought for their kid, like ever.
Oh, yeah.
You don't really hear too often.
really don't hear it
like
that.
For all of them.
no.
Yeah, you fought
None.
for all three.
All three.
Yeah,
I
you
was
don't hear that.
In and out of court with all three.
Do you plan on having any more if you feel like settling down or anything?
My mom want a boy, but I'd be like,
Scratching his head.
Ooh.
I'm okay.
I
It's a
don't know.
50-50.
I'm cool on it for now. If
Yeah,
I do
okay.
find a wife that meets all the aspects, like we're mentally connected, physically connected, we're on the same page financially. And I don't mean by like we make the same amount of money, just have the same goals and morals going for a relationship.
And she gotta like to travel. Don't forget that.
That too.
That nigga like to travel. She gotta like to travel.
Everywhere. We everywhere with it. We global. But as long as everything naturally aligns, and I'm not saying I'm looking for the perfect person. That's not because
Perfect don't exist.
It does not. But some flaws I just ain't.
You ain't fucking with.
Ain't fucking
Well,
with
I mean, with that flaw, shit, you ain't got to deal with none. You already dealt with them all.
Right.
That bitch bugging.
So but yeah, I would be inclined to.
Okay. All right. Well, goddamn, I don't even. Fuck.
Fucking deep.
That was
like,
story time right there.
That was
that was
shit.
story time. Like, holy shit. Like,
That's a lot.
You don't need a story time
yeah,
today.
I'm really hoping that, for real, like, on some final thought shit, like, I'm really hoping any fellas that just listen to his whole testimony, y'all gathered something from that, and y'all actually go and fight for these kids y'all claim y'all fighting for. Because I just hear a lot of complaining about child support, but I've never seen action. This is the third time I've seen action, but I know a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes we know. So for this to be the third time I've seen action like this, that's not
That
enough
says a
for
lot.
me. Yeah, that says a lot.
That says
so.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm heavily involved.
So that's a great thing. That really is dope.
want to be an inspiration to my children, which is why I go so hard at everything I do.
Oh, and they cute. We can't say the same for you, but they're cute.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
and look, right? Because
My first
you feel
daughter
me?
started it off though.
I feel this
She said,
coming
"I'm
to
here."
an end, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? So the reason I said the pioneer comment, you know what I'm saying? Because in your introduction, you feel me? We kind of dove straight into, you know what I mean? We dove into the conversation type shit, you feel me? And not really who you are and what it is that
Oh
you do.
man, so you
know
want me
what
to sound
I'm
off?
saying? So just to, you know what I mean? Just
Oh, I'm
to-
gonna end it.
just
I'm
to-
gonna do a story
yeah,
time.
just
Sound-
to-
sound
oh,
it
you're
off?
doing story
I'm gonna
time?
do a story time. We're gonna
Okay.
get to know Shane, shaming everybody in a second. We're gonna
Shane
get to know him
shaming?
further.
Hey yo,
But y'all know what time it is on the Cross Their Minds podcast. It's story time. Shout out to 6 brown chicks. Hey, ladies and germs. I've had so much sex with so many different types of females that nothing thrills me anymore. I don't want to be bothered with the back and forth frustration of trying to date someone. I like a wife, but I don't want to spend money dating and trying to find one. The only women I know are dancers and sex workers I pay to be with me. I'm also frustrated about getting serious with someone because what can I offer? I can't afford kids, my tiny apartment, gas, utilities, weed, food, and weekend sex take all my money. Where do I find a cheap wife that will fuck me for free and go half on all these bills? Help a brother out.
This nigga tweaking, bro. This nigga tweaking.
Yeah, lost fucking call.
Yeah, like, what? You're done. You already, listen.
It's funny as hell.
What the fuck?
He ain't no Shane, I tell you that. He ain't no Shane. He out there. Listen, all I'm saying is, please, sir, if you in a tiny ass apartment and you spending money on sex workers and weed, just marry one of the sex workers.
Your priorities are in the garbage,
Oh, my
bro.
God.
These shits are fucked.
Don't date, don't fuck. Just get your life together, brher.
He ain't say nothing about his credit at all.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
That wasn't
Just
even a
tiny apartment
topic.
and weed. Nah,
Tiny apartment, sex workers, pay workers. But yeah, that's it.
Yo.
So tell exactly what, as that guy him was saying, who are you and what do you do?
Even though we at the end.
Who
You feel
am
me?
We said it in the
I?
beginning.
Yeah, but no, we're getting
We
to
could,
the introduction at the end.
we could just place this out. Who
Yeah.
am I? I am a inspiration to my city. I have done events all over. I've owned my own club before. I worked for World Star Hip Hop. My actual party got posted on World Star Hip Hop. That's how big it was. I
Oh,
brought
wow.
out, I think it was 12 to 1,500 people
at that shit.
at a hotel in Traverse, PA. I cleared $16,000 that night in one night, and I, word to my mother, counted up $16,000 in one night with my mom. That was crazy. Worked for World Star Hip Hop. I owned my own club before. Rob worked for me at Pulse. That was a staple in the community. Shit was always lit. Modeled professionally before.
Okay.
Did OnlyFans before.
Pussy think he tank.
I am a dad of 3 beautiful girls. I take that to the heart. They're my inspiration every day. I currently, I retired from the party business. I just got tired of it. I did everything I wanted to do with it. It was my dream, and I fulfilled it. Now I'm on to the next thing. I can pull out my phone. I just want to pull out the list of all the people I've met as far as that party business.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to
And
that list,
multiple occasions, not on no like fan groupie. Let me get a picture real
to
quick.
that list, do you have any OGs in the party game that pulled your coattail, that let you know, like that let you know the game or the party throwing?
So I can say that I
In
started.
addition to the list,
I can say that Rob can be my witness to that. I started off with someone named Javier Tucker, and no disrespect to him, things just didn't go accordingly how they were supposed to. Names were thrown that I wasn't going to be this, I wasn't going to be that, and results and receipts
you popped
speak
up.
for
You ain't had
themselves.
No OG niggas.
No, that was
Like,
it. That
No.
was him.
Because I know
Every-
some
every-
old
every-
OG niggas in the city, like Force. You feel me? Like Positive Force.
Nah, everything was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
It
was me.
him, and then
Yeah.
All me.
Like I said, the
Okay.
first
He
time
said
I saw him,
self-made.
Okay,
first time I
yeah.
saw him was with Javi.
100%.
Word. Shout out to that.
But Glorilla, Pooh Shiesty, Lil
Who should I see
Baby,
you guys tomorrow?
Da Baby, Sue Surf, Dirk, G Herbo, Dream Doll, Chinese Kitty, Jacquees, Cardi B, Migos, A Boogie, Kodak Black, PNB Rock, God Rest His Soul, Fatboy SSZ, Lil Xan, Meek Mill, Milano, that's Meek Mill's baby mom, King Von, rest in peace to him also, Casanova, Tahiri, Bernice Burgos, Shiggy, Tory Lanez, free that man.
Free the guy, yo. Free the guy.
YF and Lucci, free that man.
He coming also. He coming home.
Clarence NYC, I brought him out before he got as big as he is now.
Yeah,
Like,
he was
more,
mad short with like this box head at that PA joint. I didn't even know it was him.
yeah,
It was
I brought
years
out
later.
Clarence twice.
Yeah, it was Clarence.
Clarence NYC, the
Queen
one that's
Naja's
Queen Naja's
boyfriend, husband.
husband.
I didn't know it was him until years later.
Right.
Like
I
I'm
brought him out twice before he got
seen
like
this nigga.
big.
What does he do?
YouTuber.
Oh,
Back
One
then.
that
Okay.
had like an NPC.
Yeah.
That's the wrong Clarence.
That's the wrong Clarence.
No.
Yeah, I think
Nah,
so.
nah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like I do.
Clarence, Tommy from Power, Hennessy.
nah, Tommy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was funny. He's cool. But I think I said those are all the people that I've met just off.
You met The
solely
Rock?
networking. Nah.
Here she go.
Oh,
Why you gonna leave me?
hell no.
But I was, like I said, I worked for Worldstar Hip Hop. I went to the Grammys. I was in a magazine, ATL, that got published, and I'm not even from Atlanta, so that just speaks volumes. And I was on This Is 50 also. I currently now have 2 businesses. I have a courier business. I transport stem cells from one doctor to another, which is essentially saving lives every day because I'm transporting things from the pathology office, which, for those that don't know, it's the study of disease. So anybody that has cancer, anything in that realm of disease, I'm helping people every day by transporting those stem cells from one doctor to another. And also,
Damn, man, you a transporting doctor? Wow, you do it all.
that too, jack of all trades, baby, jack of all trades. And I also have a travel business. I've been to 9 different countries within the span of the last 2 years. I've just been on take care of my kids, save the world, and see the world.
Not save the world. All right, well, y'all heard it here first. Y'all got how to take care of your kids.
That's right.
How to do a lot of
And
fucking.
He ain't never pop up with no malaria.
And he ain't
None
never
of that.
get no malaria.
None of that.
He ain't never get no syphilis.
I got
He had his
the rap
papers
sheet.
and his dick ready for y'all. That's what he had.
P&D, you heard?
P&D.
P&D in the building.
Oh my God. Cut. If
We
you
ain't fucking
haven't,
around.
oh my God. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us at the Cross and Minds Pod on Instagram, all one word. Make sure you follow us on TikTok at VEETCMP and
iHeartRadio. You love you. I don't know why you give me iHeart. I don't even
no, you
listen.
didn't even say YouTube.
No, I'm about to say it, but I know you want me to say iHeart too. But
No,
you
you
can
didn't
catch us
say
on
Apple.
YouTube. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe and like the video
0.
and talk shit to me. Comment how great you think Shane is for what he's done. Tell V you love her hat. Tell me how much you miss that got him on camera. You feel me? And please, if you haven't, we have started a brand new series on the pod called Homebody, the Homebody series.
Yes.
And we dropped episode 1. So we are going to be doing 2.
Get your butt plugs.
Oh my
Hey,
God. This dude
Yes.
Homebody.
Yo.
You feel me? It's
Nah.
time to get ready.
So we'll be dropping 2 audio episodes a week and 1 visual episode a week. So
That's
Can I
lit,
drop
'cause,
one more-
yo,
can I drop
told
one more,
y'all,
Jim?
I've been waiting
course.
for it.
Can I drop
we
one
got
more,
it.
Jim?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to turn around and so the camera can see my shirt because I'm always an advocate of be yourself.
Okay. Make sure you drop your tag. You can
So
see
y'all
it.
get that.
You got it.
You see
Don't
that?
be anyone else. Be
But
yourself.
yourself.
That's
Nothing
right.
is impossible, bitch.
That's right. That's right.
Stupid.
Throw that
What's
shit
your
in there.
IG if you want them to follow you?
My Instagram is LXGENDARY1___.
Okay, well there
We will
y'all
be-
go.
We will be tagging him and shit. Y'all gonna see him in the clip. So
And he better be sharing this episode or he gonna get beat the. No, I'm just joking. Tell a
Cut
friend.
the check. Cut the check.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mom to tell her church friends because they need a lot of dick too. Bye.
Ooh.